Hi Virgo, welcome to your reading. So let's see, what is your person's, what are their next actions towards you, right? Let's see, what is your person's next actions towards Virgo? All right, so you have unrequited love, healing family issues. So for some of you, this person's next actions is to go in a separate direction. This person's next actions is to choose themselves. Spirit, tell me more. Some of you, this person's next action is something like, yeah, sneaky. Love yourself first. Their next action is to possibly have a conversation with you that they're choosing them, or some of them they're choosing someone else or a different direction or something else. So this is how you'll know if this reading is for you. If you have been with somebody and they are constantly complaining, or things just seem off, this person's next actions is to tell you that they're dealing with someone else, or they're choosing a separate path. They're choosing a path for themselves. They're choosing to go down a different direction. What else is this person's next action? Pay attention to the red flags. New love. The thing about these readings is, of course, you never want to be the messenger that deliver a message like this. But I cannot make this up even if I wanted to. And trust me, I wouldn't even want to. But your person's next actions, unfortunately, is to choose themselves. They're paying attention. And now, if you feel like this is not for you just because you're a Virgo, don't mean you have to take this. Look at your birth chart and choose the other zodiac signs that I post. You can also book a personal reading with me or another reader, or just wait it out and see what happens. Now, your person is paying attention to, especially if you guys had been getting into it, they're paying attention to the lack of, with this pay attention to the red flags. They're paying attention to a lot that they feel they have already given to you in this situation. They're paying attention to everything that they didn't want to see. The problem is a lot of you now feel for this person, love this person, and things like this, but your person is paying attention to everything that you've done wrong in the past. Now, if your relationship is new and you guys pretty much never have arguments, or there has never been issues, then this reading is not for you. This is for the ones who have had issues and you want to know how you should proceed with this person. You just need to be on the lookout that your person is in this headspace, in this moment of choosing themselves and what works best for them. And some of them are choosing to go down another direction. Some of you, this may not even be a new person. This can also just be them loving themselves, finding a new way to love themselves and just put their energy into themselves. Some of you, it's not about them finding a new lover. It's about them finding a new form of love for themselves. Self-love is what this person is giving to themselves. They have been talking about you, or they have been talking about this connection a lot. They've thought about this a lot, so this was not an easy decision that they've made or they're making. before they bring this to you, they want to be sure. They want to be sure this is what they want to do. Because they do love you. This person do love you, and they're constantly looking back at you before they make this decision. They feel like there's things about you that they cannot accept and that they've accepted for too long. Now, again, your person can literally just be in this energy where they're loving themselves. The newfound love is for themselves. However, I'm not going to act like I do not feel them going in a different direction with someone else. So your person's next actions is to separate for some of you. I do feel like if they choose to separate, I do feel like this person, they're not going to want to stay in contact. Some of them are going to ghost you. They're thinking about just letting it go, just leaving it there, just leaving it alone. Like doing a quick, like just rip the band-aid off type of situation. What is this person's next actions? Some of you, you're going to be waiting for communication from them. Some of you will not get it. You will not get it in a timely fashion that you want it. So they're going to walk towards someone else. I feel like this person is going after, like, probably somebody that can take care of them, or like it's not even really just about you, Virgos. I also feel like they just want to live a different type of life, like an exotic type of life. They can be trying to trap someone for their own reasons. Yeah. They could be trying to trap somebody, or they've already started dating somebody. Person, like I said, some of them are choosing like a new love. And what I'm getting is that even though they love you, it's kind of like they're putting their focus on whoever this other person is. And they're starting to see a life with whoever this person is. They're seeing a better life with whoever this is. So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm seeing their next actions being. Them just seeing like a better life with whoever this is. They feel like this was meant. And I feel like they've fallen in love with the third party. Yeah, love is the highest energy of all. This person of yours fell in love with the third party. They feel like it's time for them to make a choice, a decision. One that they will have to live with. All right. They know that there's a change that needs to be made. And they're deciding to make this change. They're choosing somebody else, Virgo. I'm sorry that your reading has turned this way. It could be somebody that they work with. They're not forgiving you for something. So I feel like a lot of you are going to start realizing this once this person becomes more distant. Probably possibly more than they are right now. Okay. So Yikes. I'm sorry that I had to be the bearer of bad news, but that's what I see for Virgos as your person's next action. At the end of the day, knowing the truth versus, you know, receiving just a reading about a bunch of lies, knowing the truth is always best. So you do what you will with that. If you feel like it don't resonate, don't worry about it. All right, but that's what I got for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time.